Very welcome to the IMC Express live demo webinar. I'm saying hello from IMC's headquarters in Saarbrücken, Germany, but I'm very directly handing over to my lovely colleague in London, Amanda. Amanda will show you a live demo about IMC Express, the new authoring tool of IMC. She will explain you in detail and show you directly and live what is possible to do with that. Please keep in mind that this webinar is going to be recorded. We will send a follow-up email, including some more information 1 week after this webinar. We will also collect all the questions that you have in the chat and answer them again in the follow-up. But we hope to have enough time to also answer some questions in the last few minutes. So if you have anything you would like to know, just type it in the chat. I will be in charge of that and collect it. And now it's my great pleasure to hand over to you, Amanda. Let's see what we can do with IMC Express.
Thank you, Nadine. Hi, everyone, and welcome. So I'm just going to share my screen and jump into IMC Express. So I hope that you can all see that. IMC Express, this is the login screen. IMC Express is a cloud-based system, so no download is needed, just an internet connection and an internet browser. And then you log into the system to create great e-learning content from anywhere and everywhere. So we're now in our own personal dashboard for IMC Express, and there's lots of help available for you when you first start using the platform. So here we have an example project that you can use if you need a template or to amend it to give you some inspiration. We also have a great video here called Getting Started, which will take you through the key areas of the platform and help you in creating your first project. We have a help section here, which contains, again, lots of video tutorials on each section of the platform. We also have here news on our updates and releases, which I'm really pleased to say for IMC Express are very regular because we're always developing the system and making it better for you. But today we're going to go straight in and create a new project. So we click the blue button. Here again, you have more help. So you can choose one of our pre-created templates to use. But we're going to start this project today completely from scratch. So this project is called Digital Transformation Demo 30. Let's hit create, and then it will open our project screen. And as you can see, this is a super simple screen, so really easy for anyone to use in the organization. So I don't have an e-learning creation background. I have a marketing background, and even I can use the IMC Express tool. So everything in the platform revolves around this blue plus icon. So as long as you're hitting this, you will be able to create e-learning content. So if I click the button, you'll see a very simple menu of the functions that are available in IMC Express. This is your menu, your creation menu. So we have here the text functions, very simple, headings, paragraphs, lists, and quotes. We also have our media functions, so we can insert media into our learning. So we have still images, videos or video links. There are plenty of interaction functions, all based on what our customers tell us are the best interactions for our learners. So questions, hotspots, flip cards, and links to documents, which might be your intranet, or you can link to PDFs. And we have tools, so we can import Word documents, PowerPoints, and also add notes to the project to share with other collaborators. Here you see our Express GPT assistant, which is our AI assistant, which I will show you lots more about very soon. So let's go back to text and start creating our first project. So I'm going to put a heading here. What is digital transformation? And hit return. And IMC Express automatically senses that I will probably add a paragraph next? So I can start building up my content in this way using the blue plus button, but I can show you an even faster way to create your first learning content. So I'm going to delete what I've just done. So in your organization, you probably have lots of content available in that very amazing tool, Word. And you may be creating it, turning it into PDFs to upload to your LMS or to distribute with your learners. But Word documents are not really the most interactive and responsive learning experiences, certainly difficult to view on mobile devices. So I'm going to show you how you can literally drag and drop your Word content into IMC Express and convert it into an amazing learning experience within minutes. So I have here a Word document that I created earlier. Let's just open that. Very simple document. This is taken from a fantastic McKinsey article. So I have some headings, some text, content, some images, some bullet points. And I'll just close that and show you how easy it is. I'm going to drag and drop it into IMC Express. And you see it's immediately recognized everything in that document. We have the headings, we have the paragraphs, we have the images and the bullets. Simple as that, drag and drop, or you can also upload documents using the blue plus button and your tools and import from there. But I love the drag and drop function. It's so fast. So let's see already how this converts into a fantastic learning experience. So we're going to press preview and you will see immediately IMC Express has converted that flat piece of project content into a learning file. So let's play. We also have text to audio function, text to speech engine, which is AI driven, and that can be turned off. Unfortunately, my turned off button is hidden. A theme has been automatically applied to your learning by IMC Express. I've not needed to apply any design skills to this. This is a theme that I have within my platform of IMC Express. When you take the platform, you can have your company theme created by us for you. So all your corporate identity, all your brand guidelines will automatically be applied to the content so that anyone creating learning in IMC Express will automatically have your company branding and theme with no effort from themselves. This learning is fully responsive for tablet. Let's start to play. And for mobile. And I'm going to play here. We're going to kill the audio and you'll see as we scroll through, all our content has been automatically applied and we have a fantastically responsive e-learning content. It's that easy. So great. I hope you've enjoyed seeing that, but that's certainly not the end after a few minutes. Let's see how we can add and change this document and make it more interactive. So although we've dragged and dropped the document in and everything has been done automatically, you have complete flexibility over your learning project. So if I click into the text sections, I have a very simple menu appears. I can make any changes I need to. So I will change this into a bigger heading. I can add images, more images to my document. So I will go to media. I'm going to choose a still image. And this opens up the IMC Express media library. So when you first take the platform, your media library will be empty, but there's lots of ways to populate it. So you can upload any of your own corporate imagery from your corporate files here with a simple button. You can search for images if you've already added them, or you can search the web for images. And IMC Express will give you recommendations or options to choose from. All these images are royalty free from Unsplash, and you can choose those and save them to your library in an instant. So we'll go back. I'm going to choose an image to add. I will choose this one, and I can insert it into my document, just like that. And the other great thing to tell you is all those images in your library will be automatically tagged by AI, and you can also add your own tags to them. So your library is instantly searchable and manageable for any project. So it takes away all that time you would spend searching for images. So I have my image in there. Let's see what else we can add. Let's make this more interactive for our learners. So I'll click on this image. I can add some hotspots. A great thing for learners. I click Add Hotspot. Let's call it Digital Transformation. I could have picked a shorter word to do this project on. So Digital Transformation, let's take some text that we want to appear when people hover over the hotspot, and I hit Return, and I can add as many hotspots as I want. Great. So what other interactions would learners appreciate? Let's have a look here. So I click the blue button. We've done the hotspot. So how about a question? We click question. We can ask the question, what is digital transformation? And give an answer. I'm going to give very easy answers. Rewiring or tech at scale. I can choose what will be the correct answer for my learner by ticking one of the answers, or I can allow them to have multiple choice, which I'm going to do here, and I'm going to add here 2 answers are correct. I can also add feedback for my learners on their answers. So we can say, if they've got it right, well done. If they've got it wrong, try again. So really simple ways to build up the interactivity in your presentation, in your project. How about adding a video? So videos are in our media selection. So we've already added an image. We can add a video direct from our media library. So you can upload videos to your media library. I'm going to add a video link from here, and I'm going to choose our corporate video from IMC, and paste the link here. Great. And we can also add some anchor text to that. So video, hotspots, question, what next? Shall we add some flip cards? They're always great. Let's go back to our interactions, choose flip cards. Again, I will call this digital transformation. This will be the easiest learning project ever. I will choose some text for the back of my card. Let's click in, choose some text for the back. I will add another flip card because more than one always looks better. Tech at scale. Let's call this a longer piece of text on the back of the card. And we can add images to our flip cards in the same way from our media library. Let's choose that. You can see here the automatic tagging of the image, and if I want to assign a tag, I can do that here. Let's insert that onto our flip card and choose another image here. Insert that. Great. So we now have hopefully a much more interactive learning content. Again, let's take a look at how it looks. I'm also going to change my theme, because the theme I showed you before, it was nice, it was business, but it was a bit funny. And digital transformation is maybe a bit more of a serious subject. So I can change my theme here. As I mentioned, you'll see in my IMC account, I have lots of different themes, and you will have a theme created for you when you join IMC Express that will have all your corporate guidelines, and you can have multiple themes like I have. So I'm going to choose a business theme, save it, and that's automatically applied to my learning. So let's quickly preview that and have a look at our learner interactions. So let's do that. I will just go back to the mobile view because I need to kill the audio, and I will go back. I don't know why, but I'm still hearing the audio. I don't know if you guys are. Hopefully that stopped now. So here I have my learning project menu, which will show the tracker for the learner, the progress bar. So I've only completed 32% of this learning. So let me go back in. I'm on page 1, and let's go back to flicking through it. Kill the audio, and hopefully very soon we'll see the question that's been added. So if I try and choose the answer, it's wrong. I will try again, and I remember 2 answers are correct. Let's submit. Well done to me. Let's go through, and hopefully there's our video. Looking great on mobile. Let's try it on tablet. Let's hide that. There's our video. Let's go back to desktop. So I have to kill the audio each time. And here are our hotspots. And as we hover over them, we see the text and the text below giving the explanation. And what else do we have? Our amazing flip cards, automatically created. See my typo there. Great. So again, a really much more interactive learning project created in minutes. But I haven't even shown you the most powerful features of IMC Express yet. So let's show you now. And one of those is the language translation. So here, my project has been created in English language, but you may have learners in your organization that are not native English speakers, they may have different languages, or you may be distributing your learning content out to a global audience. So I click here, I simply add a language. Now we have over 70 languages available for translation in IMC Express, and this is instant translation built into the system. It is AI translation, so it's always good to get a native speaker to check it, but I'm going to add French. If I can improve my French. The language is added. We have different voices here available for the audio function that you can choose. Let's save that. And if we're quick enough, we might even see IMC Express doing the translation as we speak. And you can see it's too fast for me. It's already translated most of that learning into French. I think it's one of the most amazing features of IMC Express. And what I would like to show you very quickly is how that appears for the learner. So here, I've opened my French project. As a learner, I have the option to switch between languages to choose which language I want to learn in. So I'm going to split it back. I can switch it back to English, or I can choose French. And you should hear in a moment that the audio, text to audio, has also been translated into French. Let's try. That's a very long one, so I'll kill it. I don't know if we have any French speakers with us. but it's that easy. It's fantastic. So we only have a few more minutes left, and I know you all have come here to find out about AI. So AI, of course, is the buzzword in the world at the moment, not just in the e-learning creation. Now, IMC Express has been working with AI since its conception, and I'm very proud to say I feel the AI in IMC Express is really well used and just developed to be exactly what you need. So I'll show you, you saw a glimpse of our AI assistant earlier. So let me show you how that assistant can help you and really speed up and simplify your e-learning creation. So I'm going to go back to English so I can understand what I'm looking at. So if I go down here, the first way I can use the AI, and here it is, a little robot, is by clicking into text. Now, sometimes I've used a lot of AI tools, and sometimes the hardest thing about tools like that is to decide what to ask the AI to help you with. We've even taken that thinking time away from you by speaking to our customers and only having the options there that we know are the most important to your e-learning creators. And that's things like shortening text, simplifying it, expanding it, rewriting it. They can rewrite it creatively or educationally. You can even create a funny version and use different speech tones like neutral or positive. I always think shorter is better, particularly for learners. So I'm just simply going to hit simplify text and let the AI assistant do its work. So that looks much simpler. It's taken out the complicated references to the article. And now I have three options. I can either ignore that and cancel. I can add it, which will give me an additional paragraph, as well as the original content, or I can replace the original content, which is what I'm going to do. So that's great. And that's the text function of AI, but we have even more amazing functions with the AI within IMC Express to start doing even more of that work for you. So press the plus button, choose Express GPT. So we can add our interactivity with AI. We did it manually before, and that was really easy, but this is even faster. We can add quotes. So I will literally click quote, and it's found a quote for me on the web. Again, I like to use this also as a bit of a tool to say, wow, okay, Cisco Systems have been talking about digital transformation. I might do further research into that myself to see if I can find more information to add to my learning content. So let's add the quote. So here I had a question, which I took time to write, not much time, but I'm actually going to delete that because I'm going to let the AI assistant create my question and see if it will do a much better job for me. So what is the goal of digital transformation? That's a great question. It's ticked for me already the answer for my learners. So definitely I'm going to add that. Much better question than mine. Flip cards. Now we took some time creating these and they were okay. But again, I'm going to delete those or delete all cards. And I'm going to let our AI assistant create us some flip cards and see if it does a better job than me. Yes, it's already come up with 3 flip cards as opposed to my 2. Looks great. Again, we can add images to that really easily as we did before. Let's just add those flip cards. They're great. And add our images. I think I'm working a bit too fast from our media library. Okay, we'll come back to that. We can add images once that's embedded. The other great thing that I love is We can use our AI to add key points to our learning, which is super important to learners. Let's add that. And let's let our Express GPT okay, it's having a bit of a glitch here. Never mind. I'm going to move that about. Let's create some key points, and I can move it around afterwards. It didn't like it at the end of the document for some reason. Wow, it's come up with some brilliant key points there. I'm going to move the header up just ahead of that. So this is a great way to either introduce your learning, to end your learning, and then next we can ask it to create a summary of this learning. Great thing to finish on, again, a great thing to promote your learning via a summary. And I'm going to add that. And I'm going to call that the summary. Brilliant. Great. So I hope you've seen the AI in action. So if I can go back and add my media to my cards. Thank you. I'll just add a couple of them. Insert that. And it's created in minutes, but how do we get it out to our learners? There are many easy and quick ways you can publish your learning, and I'm just waiting for it to finish here, so I don't have the publish option. We can publish as SCORM files that you can upload to your LMS. We can publish as web files that you can use for your intranets, for your online learning, and we can also have this as a web link, so it will look exactly like the training here, online for your learners. It can be completely responsive and allow your learners to learn from anywhere. So let me just click out and see if we're ready to publish yet. No. Okay, interesting. Great. I think, Nadine, I'm done. I hope you've enjoyed seeing this IMC Express presentation today, and you've had a glimpse into what the platform can do for you. Thank you.
And a very lovely job and very cool things that we can do. We had one question at the end, but actually you already mentioned that. So, but perhaps can you again summarize, do I need an LMS to use IMC Express, and which sort of data is, so how can I use it? Can I send link over? So which media types are produced?
Yes, you absolutely don't need an LMS. You can publish this content as a link, and we'll be able to send you a link to some published content as a follow-up to the webinar. So you can publish completely as a web link that we create. You can even publish as a QR code or as web files for your web team to put online. So you absolutely don't need an LMS.
So it's also possible to print a QR code and put it on anything where I would like to say, okay, people need a training for this and that tool, for example. That's also an option, right?
Yes. Okay. Oh, great. I can actually show. Can you still see my platform?
Yes.
I'm going to show you the publish options now. I'm going to publish a demo link right now as we're speaking. So yes, lots and lots of options that are done super fast and very automatically.
And it can be included in every LMS, right? No matter which one.
It's got great integration with the IMC Learning Suite, but yes, we can publish as SCORM files to pretty much any LMS.
Okay, thank you. One question, I mean, it didn't appear in the chat, but I heard from other customers that this is also important for them. So which documents can we use? You explained it with a Word document, but it's also possible with a PowerPoint, right?
It is possible with PowerPoint. It's with PowerPoint, it will pick up the text and the images, but Word is the smoothest and fastest and will require the least amendments and flexibility.
Okay.
So I've managed to publish that. I think I had stopped it on the project screen for some reason. So you feel free to scan that QR code and you'll see that content on your mobile devices. And then I will open the training. This is what it will look like as a web link.
Amazing. I think
Great.
that's it. We do not have any more questions. Thanks everyone for watching. Thank you, Amanda, for the great presentation. As we said, you will get a recording and a follow-up within the next few days. And if you need anything else, please let us know. Contact us, contact Amanda, and we are happy to get back to you. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Nadine. Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye.